guys, I'm here with Lynette Oxley at the Africa Champs. Thank you so much for chatting to us, Lynette.
Thank you very much.
Lynette, how did you get into shooting? How old were you when you started?
I started at about 18 at varsity with my husband. Started shooting a .22 and I started IDPA in about 2007. So I've been shooting for quite some time.
And you're a safety officer here today?
I'm a safety officer here and I'm also a safety officer instructor for SATPA. So I train other safety officers.
So you run your own club, if I'm not mistaken. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, we started February this year. There was a gap in the market. Everybody usually shoots on a Saturday or a Sunday, and we shoot on a Thursday morning for those people that can't shoot over the weekends. So we started in February. We've got about 35 club members now, but we shoot every Thursday. It's actually quite nice. Started about 7 o'clock and we finish at about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, great. So there's a perception that shooting is a male-dominated sport. Do you agree with that, and what is your answer to that?
It's obviously not. It's one of the only sports that women compete on an equal basis with men. There's no special class for women. You might just get a top lady at a match, but you compete with whatever equipment you've got. So if your gun is a certain type, you will shoot with everybody else in that type of gun. So, and we compete on an equal basis. And obviously, I always say for ladies, I run the Girls on Fire campaign. I say it's a great equalizer. Guns makes you safe.
Can you tell us a little bit more about Girls on Fire? Like, what is it? Is it a club, an association?
It's a part of Gun Owners South Africa, GOSA. We started last year in November during the campaign for 16 days of activism against women and child abuse, and we changed it to 16 days of action. We can say victims no longer. We can actually look after ourselves. You don't need to go and sit in the corner and cry. In a situation, mostly, they're going to go for the man first. And I always say, if a woman is also armed, she will have to be able to sort out the situation. People don't expect it.
Awesome. So, Lynette, what do you do Monday to Friday, like your practice routine? I believe you run your own business. Would you like to tell us about that a little?
I own a gun shop, so I'm in the gun shop every week, except on Thursday mornings when we have the club shoot. I don't practice enough. I think if you want to be a real good shooter, you have to do dry firing and stuff, and that's where I'm not one of the top shooters. I'm much better with long guns than with pistol. That is my passion, is shotguns and rifles.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the IDPA, what you like about it, and especially for someone like myself who's coming in who lacks that knowledge?
IDPA is based on a defensive shooting, so it's not purely a sport. Everything that we do is to do with how would you act if you're in the street. What is your priority targets? Who's going to be your biggest threat? If you are in the open, the closest person is going to be your biggest threat. If you're behind cover, you're going to take cover and you're going to shoot the threats as you see them. So not exposing yourself to not being shot. So that's the basis. That is, you can actually just, as you are on the street, if I have a concealment garment, I can actually shoot like I am now. It's basically everyday carry, and that you can actually shoot from there. It is still a sport, but it's based on defensive stuff.
For someone that's starting out, one tip, if you could give a person one tip, what would it be?
Just be patient with yourself, and it's scary in the beginning, but you settle into things very quickly. You actually learn a lot how to actually deal with stoppages, and it's something that you don't, in the end, you don't even think about that. You actually just start thinking about strategy and stuff like that.
Awesome. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.